Mr. Jones sold 2 pipes at $1.20 each. So there are 2 pipes, $1.20 each. Based on the cost, his profit the profit for one is 20% and his loss on the other is also 20%. On the sale of pipes, he blank lost 10 cents, gained 4 cents, lost 4 cents, or broke even. So this is the solution. For the first pipe, the cost price equals to the selling price. The selling price is the one who will be, is the price which will be bought by the buyer. That's the selling price. The selling price here for the pipe is 1.20. So that is the price that the buyer should pay. So minus the profit, because there is profit of what? 20%. So let X be the cost price. What is the cost price? Cost price, your X equals 1.20. 1.20 is the selling price which will the buyer be buying, the price that the buyer will be paying, minus 20% of X. So that's the 20 minus let us get the profit, which is 20% of the cost price. 20% of the cost price. Now, combine all terms in which negative 0.20 from 20%, let us make it into decimal by moving 2 decimal places to the right, to the left to make it decimal. So 0.20 X, transpose it together with X, combine all terms. So it becomes X. Since it is negative, it will now become positive. So X plus 0.20X equals 1.20, leaving 1.20. So add X plus 0.20X will give us 1.20X because our X is equivalent to 1. So add. They are like terms, so therefore add. So 1.20X. Then divide both sides by 1.20X to get our X, which is 1.20 divided by 1.20 simply give us 1. So the profit here is $1. There is the cost price here is $1. For the loss, the same, in which cost price equals selling price plus the loss. Why is it not subtract? In profit, there is already profit in the selling price, so we will just get the profit. How about why is it the loss is plus? So we will attach loss to the selling price. There is loss in the selling price, so therefore plus. Let X be the cost price. So X equals 1.20, the selling price for the second pipe, plus 20%, that is the loss. Loss is 20% of the cost price. Now transpose 0.20X together with X, combine like terms. So since it is positive, it will now become negative. So therefore X minus 0.20X will give us 0.80X. Then divide both sides to get our X, which is 1.20 divided by 0.8. 1.20 divided by 0.80 will give us $1.5. So that is our loss. That is our loss. That is the 20% loss. Now, the total cost price is total cost price. It's the $1 cost price here for the profit plus 1.5, which is 2.5. 2.5, that's the total cost price. How about the selling price? Okay, selling price. The total selling price here is 1.20 plus 1.20. Again, if we will be asking, what's the difference between selling price and the cost price? Selling price is the price which the buyer will pay for the pipe. It's the amount to be paid by the buyer. How about the cost price? It is the amount used by the seller to obtain that and sell it. Again, the cost price is the price being paid by the seller. Again, the cost price is being paid by the seller to obtain the pipes. So there is loss. There is loss. $2.5 minus 2.4, there is a loss of $0.10. Again, loss is the subtraction of cost price, which is 2.5, and your selling price, which is 2.4. Therefore, there is a loss of $0.10 or 0.10 cents.